I'm a huge fan of musical theatre, and in particular I am a massive fan of Wicked. It's probably my favourite musical, and my favourite song within the musical is probably The Wizard and I. And I was listening to it the other day and it kind of made me realise that it links in with my relationship with YouTube. I first of all discovered this wonderful website in 2007-ish, maybe. I was around my family friend's house, it was New Year's Day, and we was all crammed into their little family office. There's probably about 7 of us started to watch Harry Potter Puppet Pals, the eBay song, loads of viral videos from like 2007 time. And I went home that day, and from that moment onwards I kind of discovered Fred, Charlie Is So Cool like in particular. I just started watching like viral videos that came up on my feed. Later on, in about 2010 time, I went around my cousin's house and he was like, oh, have you seen Dan and Phil? And I was like, no. And he showed me a few of their videos and I was hooked. I went from just browsing YouTube to fully YouTube standing, and I would watch every single Dan and Phil video, fan edits, their live streams. Still to this day I watch their live streams in every single one of their videos. And I've actually met them as well twice. Then when I went on Friday Download, and I met them at Sitsi 2 years ago. My friend and I really enjoyed making videos. Ever since we was little, we loved the idea of filmmaking, and in 2010, 2011 we decided to make some, and it was in 2011 that we decided to upload it onto YouTube. We went from using his MacBook, using the filters on like the webcam, to using our cameras and iPads. And then we just created little films and comedy sketches that we thought was funny and probably everybody thought was really cringy, and why are these two 10, 11-year-olds making YouTube videos. Eventually it progressed into like this Anjelly and JD company that we tried to make up, where we had like a pop culture blog and a YouTube channel. We wanted to try and make a radio show. We wanted to make this brand, but eventually it died out and it left me with officialanjelly, where I kept making YouTube videos and I made a blog. It became the joke of the school. officialanjelly was literally just me rambling to the camera about things I brought, tag videos that were popular online, just trying to recreate famous YouTube videos. And yeah, everyone in school thought I was a big joke. There was this one boy in particular who went out of his way just to make fun of me and like comment on all my videos, and it eventually drove me to stop making videos. And that's why last year I decided to reboot this whole thing, because I've never actually left the community. I've just always been silent, kind of. There's a particular verse in The Wizard and I that goes, let me get the phone, off by heart, and I don't want to sing for you guys.
Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change, because once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you, no sister act ashamed, and all of Oz will love you. When the wizard, you're acclaimed, and this gift or this curse I have inside.
I was listening to this at like 3 AM the other night, and I realised that it really fits in with my relationship with YouTube. Once I started watching YouTube, my whole life kind of changed. I've met so many amazing people and experienced so many amazing things, all because of YouTube. And when you make it big on YouTube, no one really thinks you're strange. It's weird. We praise these people who are just like us, but because they are just like us and making it big, we think they're amazing, and sometimes they are amazing and sometimes they're idiots. I have an ex-best friend who was really ashamed of my YouTube channel and everything I kind of stood for. I was the reason stopping her from having other friends, apparently. The joke of the school because of my YouTube channel, and it kind of kept with me through the whole school. No one really took me seriously and everybody made fun of me. The whole YouTube community loves everyone and is super accepting and super welcoming, and everyone who I have met is a fan of YouTube, is happy that they've found YouTube because they feel loved. The line, a gift or a curse, really speaks out to me, because since I was 8, has probably been bullied, and it got worse over time. And in 2015 I just decided I wanted no more, and I sat by myself. I sat in classrooms, I sat in the library, I used to eat my lunch in the toilet. I just was by myself. I didn't go out the house. I went to school, went home again, that was it. I had no communication with anyone. I was a mute. I was always told when I was younger that because I was so dark, I was hairy, and I was like slightly bigger than other people, I was fat, I was ugly, I was a gorilla. And all them comments have stopped me from doing a lot of stuff. It stopped me from going outside, it stopped me to speaking to people, it stopped me from communicating with people, but it's never stopped my passion for YouTube and filmmaking. So this gift or a curse, I don't know what's wrong with me for people to hate me, but eventually it will do something good, I hope. And earlier, YouTube has introduced me to people and communities and experiences. The first time I ever met a YouTuber was in 2012. I was part of the STEM project. If you go to a British school, I'm assuming you would know what that is. It's like a sciencey club thing. It was weird. And we went to the Excel Centre, and Charlie's Not So Cool like was there, and I was the only one who knew who he was in the class. And I went over to him, spoke to him for ages, hugged him. It was really nice. It was the first time I ever actually met a YouTuber, and he was the first YouTuber I ever watched, so it was a nice little balance. The boy who I asked to take the picture came up to me in year 11 and was like, you got that picture in that science trip, and now I watch him. And I was like, see, head of the game. I've been to amazing things such as Summer in a City, Sit and Chat. I've been to free YouTube events and paid YouTube events. I've gone to Google to go to YouTube events. I've been part of this community and helped a lot as well. This community has also helped educate me and on important things such as the spectrum of sexualities and political stuff, which school has never really explained to me. I've met some incredible people who are doing incredible things as well, and I kind of want to keep doing this. I want to keep creating and I want to keep meeting cool people. Summer in the City really opened my eyes. You see, I've been on this website since 2011 and I've been going to YouTube events since 2012. I've seen the whole community physically and mentally change, and sometimes it was for the worse, sometimes it was for the good. Do I like the drama? No, but do I like that the community stand together and fight for things that are important? Yes. It's weird. Summer in the City showed me that YouTube is no longer this little secret that I have, and it is this big global event that big companies want to be a part of, and it's crazy to me. I don't know. I want to keep creating content for you guys, and hopefully it will help me get to somewhere that I would like to be when I'm older, such as working on TV shows and stuff like that. I want to keep documenting my life because I would love to be a person who creates documentaries when I'm older. I really love watching documentaries on Netflix and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, so it'd be cool to actually make it. The reason why I do my monthly vlog series. That's kind of YouTube and I in a very small spectrum of it. I love the opportunities that they've given me, and I love the people I've met, and they've all been amazing. I've been in so many different group chats, I've met so many people online, even if it's just a hello tweet, they've been lovely. So yeah, praising up the YouTube community when everybody seems to be a bit negative about it at the moment. I'll speak to you guys next week. Bye!